If you are thinking of working for Takealot and Mr D as a self-contractor, this video is for you. So I'm going to be brutal honest with you guys, and I just want to share a little bit about my experience like I've been sharing on TikTok. So now I think I need to have more time, and that's why I decided to share this on YouTube. And I think this is the time where I need to share and give people clarity and how it works with Mr. D and Takealot just before you start. Okay, why am I sharing this with you guys? I'm sharing this with you because I want you guys to make an informed decision. Like, I want you guys to take it from someone that has experience, not just from people who are guessing around. And a lot of people, another reason is that a lot of people, they don't share about the reality of this job, understand? And I think it's very important for someone to come out there and share this experience. And that is why I took the stand, and that is why I'm taking this step to share with you, so that you can make your decision based on someone's experience. I'm not gonna be lying. I'm not gonna be sharing something that is unreal, because I'm telling you this from my experience. So I have some stuff that I've written down here to kind of follow through, so that I don't just waffle around and understand. I want to have like a clear structure. And the first thing that I want to talk about is why I joined Takealot and Mr. D as a self-contractor. So it's going to be a story time. Sorry about that. So it was last year, 2025, when I was doing my final year. It was during November time when I thought of applying for jobs, because I didn't have money to travel back from Cape Town to Limpopo. So like I have a car, and for me to take my car from Cape Town to back home, it was gonna take me a lot of money. Which I didn't have at the time. So I was like, let me just find something. Let me get a job that I can work, even if like just that month of December, and then I will go back home in January or anytime. So I started applying on this platform called Indeed, and then I eventually came across this job of Takealot and Mr. D. It was advertised by a company called Smart Maids. Smart Maids is actually in Cape Town. I eventually like went to that job application, and then I submitted my CV, and then they sent me a WhatsApp message to say, yeah, you can come for onboarding and for an interview. It was not really an interview, so the interview was in a form of presentation. So they just presented the job to us and explained everything that they think is important for us to know. So that's how the process went by. And then yeah, I went there, and then I got the job. So I got the job because I wanted some money to drive back home. So my plan was to work for like a month or so. So when I got into the presentation, the things that they presented to us, they mentioned like figures and figures. Like they told us like you can even make like 15,000 a month, even more than that, and this and that, depending on your hard work, of course. And yeah, I was hooked. Honestly speaking, I was hooked. Not little did I know that this is very intense job. I didn't know about that, but I took my stand like, okay, let me just try, because the money that they were mentioning, I was like, this is a lot. So unfortunately, they mention figures, but they don't tell you about the expenses. You understand? So the tricky part is there. They will mention figures like what people tell you on an everyday conversation when you ask about Takealot. How's Takealot? How's this? How's that? They will mention figures, but they don't tell you the expenses. They will tell you we are making money here. We are making 5,000 a week. We are making this. We're making 4,000 a week. They don't tell you about the expenses. Understand? And they don't tell you what kind of vehicle that you need to have in order to make you that amount of money. And that is why I think it's very important for me to share this video. So yeah, I'm actually just sharing about my story and sharing about my experience. So I got the job. And normally when you apply, eventually you will get the job if you have everything. So there isn't like a thing of you will get rejected when you apply, unless if there's maybe, let's say they say they need your roadworthy certificate and then you don't have, and of course they will decline your application because you need to be compliant with them with everything. So if you have everything, you have all the documents, you will eventually get approved. So I got approved in less than 2 weeks for me. It was very quick, and I'm glad it did because I was looking for that cash. I started the job the third week. No, the second week I started the job. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday when I started. Of course, you have to start off with Mr. D, and that's how I started also. So that is the reason why I started as a Mr. D delivery guy. I wanted some money to drive back home. I didn't plan to work for my whole life. But of course, if I didn't get something like now, I have a new job, which I like doing. I enjoy doing, not even liking, I enjoy doing. And I feel like I'm living my dream. I feel like I'm living my dream. So before, let me not even get into that. Another thing that I think I need to share about you guys is the challenge, the biggest challenge about being a self-contractor with Takealot and Mr D is that, so no, number one, the income, the money that they promise to you, it's not guaranteed. That is the first challenge. Why? Why the money is not guaranteed? You are self-contractor, right? You are not employed. It's not like an employment where you will get a fixed salary. So meaning that since you are a self-employed or a self-contractor to them, you are not getting a fixed salary. So there is no fixed salary with Takealot and Mr D. So you must keep that in mind when you are applying. Yeah, so meaning that there will be some days that are good, some days that are bad, and even ugly. Not even bad, like ugly. There will be those days. So tonight was a worst day for my life as a Mr D delivery guy. I'm telling you, I got like 5 orders of long distance. The first one was 9 kilometers to just go and pick up the parcel. Imagine. The second one was 7.8. And so the second one was 7.8 plus 6.7 of delivering. So it was like a nightmare because those people, they didn't even give a tip. Just imagine. So I had to drive like 15 or 16 kilometers just for 27 rand. So I was so pissed, guys. Like, I wanted to give up. I called my mom. I was like, I'm going home. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Like, when it comes to bad days, there are some bad days where like it's not busy on that day, like at all. And if it's not busy, then you're not gonna earn anything. So that's why I'm saying the salary is not guaranteed. If it's not busy like at all, it means you're not gonna make a living. Another thing is your effort. Like, the amount of effort that you put in doesn't guarantee the amount of money that you're gonna get in return. Why am I saying this? Is because I've been sharing about this in my TikTok account, and if you are following me there, you will really understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes you will get orders that are very far, like, because the money that you get paid, the rating, so it doesn't depend on the distance that you drive. Understand? So it is very important to take that into your consideration when you're starting this job. Because I've seen a lot of drivers, even myself, I complained when I first joined. I got this other distance, it was very far. And even going to deliver, it was very far. No tip, no nothing. It can demotivate you sometimes. So like I said, your effort doesn't guarantee the income. So the second challenge that I want to talk about with Takealot and Mr D as a self-contractor. I don't know about the people that are working for Takealot as an employees, like people that have been employed to work there. I don't know how it works with them, because those ones, they have like a fixed salary. So as a self-contractor, it's very difficult. Actually, before I even share about the second point, this is a point that I think it's very relevant and very important for you guys. If you are having a car that is 1.6 engine capacity and above, just know that you're going to suffer. You are going to suffer and you're not going to make money. Let's say you spend 1.5 petrol and you get let's say 500 profit. Are you not killing your car? You are killing your car. The worst case scenario is when you are renting the car. If you are renting the car, it's even worse. It's even worse. I'm telling you, it's even worse. Don't even think of renting a car to do Mr. D and Takealot as a self-contractor. Now, remember, so guys, you need to take note of this. What I'm sharing with you here, it's about being a self-contractor. I'm not referring to you being Takealot employee, like a permanent employee. It's a scam. This is the second challenge that I wanted to share about. Every cost, it comes out of your pocket. When it comes to the airtime that you need, because you need airtime to call the customers when you go and deliver, it comes out of your pocket. The money to buy data, because that app, you must have data so that the app can work. Understand, can also respond to text, to WhatsApp, because there's a group chat that you need to be constantly be engaging in to see the updates and everything, and also for you to report back if, let's say, the customer is not available or anything of any sort that is challenging. You need to report that to your managers, and you report them through WhatsApp. Also, in the morning, you must take your own money for change for people who come with cash on deliveries. So you must have your own money. Number 4, this one, petrol. This is the biggest challenge. Petrol comes out of your pocket. So tell me, all these expenses, because there are some branches that pay their employees on a monthly basis or twice a month, like they work on a fortnight payment plan, which is very difficult. But you, unfortunately, if you are working in a branch that pays you weekly, like myself, the branch that I was working in Cape Town, it was paying weekly. So it's much better. You just need, let's say, 500 or let's say 700 to start up in your first week, or 1,000 rand, depending on the car, of course, like I said. So those 4 expenses, that cost comes out of your pocket. You must pay that into, you must take that into consideration. This is another challenge. And as I'm making this video, there's this other lady on TikTok that I was in contact with. She's also a Mr. D and Takealot delivery person. She was telling me that her car just broke. She has to take it to the mechanics to fix and everything. So if your car is not strong enough, it will constantly break, and then you will have to maintain time and time again, which is very discouraging, because the money, the little profit that you are making out of that, you need to pay the mechanic to fix your car. It's like you end up making nothing. Understand? So the maintenance of the vehicle comes from you. What they will cover for you is the insurance, and they don't actually, with that insurance also, the insurance doesn't cover you and the car. It covers the food that you are delivering. Let's say tomorrow you get involved in an accident, they will cover the food. I forgot to mention the fifth thing that you need to pay is the uniform. So that uniform that you see people wearing of Takealot, guys, they must tell you the truth. That uniform, they pay out of their pocket. Of course, you don't pay like when you start the work. So from each salary that you get, if you get paid weekly, from your weekly salary, they will deduct a certain amount depending on the branch. The branch where I was working, they were deducting 180 rand per week, which translates to almost 600 and something per month. And then they're gonna deduct that money for 3 months, you see. So the uniform you pay, and the rest I've explained, and the time also I've explained that your hard work doesn't equal the money. So it's one of those things, and you need to be aware. That's why I'm making this video. I want you guys to share this, and please press that subscribe button there. I mean, I need to create this awareness. I need to create this awareness. So please press the subscribe button, comment your thought, and also like the video, because by you liking, you are telling YouTube to push this video to many audience. I mean, you don't get charged for liking, you don't get charged for subscribing. So please guys, do that. And as you can see, I'm doing this for you, so please do that for me. Understand? So it goes a long way. It's a reciprocity process, giving back. So the third challenge about Takealot and Mr D that a lot of people they don't tell you is long hours and physical fatigue. Long hours and physical fatigue. I remember exactly in my first day, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. I was like, nah, this job is not for me. I was like, this job is not for me. I wanted to cry, honestly speaking. So you must be prepared for long hours. You must be prepared for fatigue, like physical fatigue. You will get numb. Your body will get numb. I remember in my first day, like I said, I was so tired, like very tired. I just had to push, but like I wanted to cry. I was like, this job is not really for me. I'm quitting this job. I need to go back to my drawing board and find something else. But I tried to push because I had a target that I had to hit. So you must be prepared for that. Long shift. So you can work like 14 hours. Let's say for me, I used to do also like Takealot parcels. So I would go to the branch around 6 a.m. for shifting for parcels. Like I said, guys, it's 6 now, 6 a.m. and it's Black Friday. So I'm gearing to go and work. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna start in the morning and I will work throughout the day, and then I will go back home in the evening at 10 p.m. around 10 p.m. So pretty much I worked 14 hours and something minutes. So you must be prepared for those. Another thing that I need to highlight is that if you are someone that don't like being monitored, unfortunately when it comes to Takealot and Mr D, I mean, you won't escape that, because those guys, they monitor every movement of yours. Let's say you get an order. Once you receive an order in your name, then just know that those guys, they are looking at your profile, they are looking at what you're doing every moment of the way until you deliver the order. You are monitored. If you delay, they will tell you, why are you delaying? Why are they don't even care. The managers, sometimes they are very rude. They are very rude. It's just that for me, I was very ignorant of them. I didn't really care about them. I was just doing my job and not even thinking about them. I don't even know how to start this, but this is one of the challenge that a lot of people, they don't tell you guys, or they yeah, they don't share with us. And that is why I'm taking the stand to help others. A lot of people, they don't share about this. With this job, since you are a self-contractor, I'm sure you know the meaning of that. A self-contractor, it means everything is on you. You carry all the risks. You carry all the risk of getting mugged, of getting robbed, especially the people with the scooters, bikes. They get robbed very easily. So you carry that risk. You carry the risk of, I mean, I really, do I even have to mention the accident? Because even if you're not doing Mr. D, you will even get involved in accident anyway. But you carry that risk. You carry the risk that if the order that you are going to deliver is missing some content, your money gets deducted. I shared about this on my TikTok. There was this other week I didn't accept an order that was assigned to me, so they deducted that money out of my salary, my weekly salary. They took 400 and something rand. I was so mad. But they said we didn't accept the order. And then that order was not picked by any driver. So any driver who was assigned that order and didn't accept, their salary was deducted also. But why is that our problem? We didn't accept the order. It means the restaurant must take the money and refund the customer. And then they must eat that food. They must give the food to their employees. Why is it our problem? So we carry that problem. Understand? So It's one of those things. One of those things. But what can we do? We just, we said we want the job, right? So now we carry the risks. So there are a lot of risks. You don't have medical aid, of course. It's one of those risks. There is no sick leave. But what I like about that, for me, I didn't even care about these things, especially when it comes to sick leave. When I feel like I don't wanna go to there, I just didn't go. So let's say you get sick and then you don't go to work. You don't get paid because you're a self-contractor, or your car breaks. You don't get paid. You don't earn anything, unfortunately. The last question, or the last comment that I wanna give or wanna put out to you. Do you think this job is worth it? I just wanna hear from you guys on the comment section. Do you think this job is worth it? Like, for me, I don't think it is worth it. But if you don't have anything to do or any job, you are like really looking for an employment, I mean, you can take it. For people who are using bikes and motorbikes, those are the ones that are making a lot of money, because it seems like they spend like 200 rand per week or 250 per week on petrol, while people with cars spend thousands. For me, I used to spend average 1,000, 1,100 or 950 per week, depending on how hard I worked on that week. So can you imagine? Can you see the difference between someone that is spending 250 on fuel and someone who's spending 1,100? So that's a huge difference. It is for you to ask yourself, is it worth it for me to do the job? So I would say, like, this job is for someone that is looking for a short-term income. But if you are someone that is looking for like stability, I think you need to stay away from this job. Yeah, but you can start off with this, like what I've done. I'm not saying I'm not grateful. I am grateful for this job because it's the one that took me there to where I am now. Now I find myself doing the things that I love doing, which is content creation. And it's because of Takealot and Mr D. So from everything that I've shared with you, it's just to give you guys something to look at. To be honest with you, if you get a chance to work with these guys, Takealot and Mr D, just try to track your expenses. Try to track your expenses and compare with the money that you're getting paid for and the expenses, and then you will see that indeed you are not really making a fortune. So you need to have a plan beyond this job. Let's say you get a chance to work for them, you need to have a plan beyond it, so that every time you are reminded that this is not the place where I want to be. I'm doing this job for this short while, and then I will move to this other plan that I have. So I would say, like, if you end up doing the job, use it as a stepping stone to your destination, not as your destination, not the other way around. So if you are doing Takealot and Mr D, please share your experience in the comment section. I would love to hear that. Please share your opinion, share your experience. We need to spread the awareness. Like I said, I'm not saying don't do the job. You can do the job, especially if you're someone that you are a very hardworking person, not just any human being. So thank you guys for sticking around. I'm sure you have learned something. Like I said, I'm gonna make another video where I'm going to share about the good things about this job. It cannot only be the bad things, there is also good things. So stick around, subscribe to the channel, share the video, comment, man. I really want to see the engagement. I think that is a very important thing for me. Comment your opinion. This is my second order of the parcels. I was given another order, so I took the morning shift, the 6th shift, and then I also took the 10th shift. So I managed to finish all my boxes. See you guys in the week. I will upload another video. I'm still working around my schedule, my upload schedule, but definitely Sunday is guaranteed. I will upload every Sunday.